Hello everybody, thank you very much for joining me on today's tour, which comes to you from Woolwich over here in the Royal Borough of Greenwich in southeast London. Now I'm touring something very nice today. It's a ground floor conversion of a grade 2 star listed former military barracks. It's a loft style space coming in at just under 740 square feet. So for a one bedroom, it's pretty generous. The ceiling height is also fantastic in here. It's around 18 feet in the main reception room. And if you're an avid collector or reader of books, you're going to love the bespoke shelving unit, which takes up pretty much one whole side of the wall here in the living room. Somewhere to house all your collection of bestsellers, I guess. The asking price on this apartment is £435,000. So let's go and check it out, starting, of course, with the outside. Follow me. Right, so here we are outside. Now this is the old parade ground itself, and just to my right and behind me now is the main building. It is a gorgeous building and it's huge. It stretches all the way over there and then all the way over to here. Very symmetrical, grade 2 star listed and fronted by this cricket ground here, which apparently is one of the first cricket grounds ever to be established in the UK. And it's still in use. There's a pavilion over there as well, but it's the grounds and everything else around it. It's just so much history attached to it. It's lovely. And just over there is the black gate, which is the main secure entrance into the parking, which is just behind me. So yeah, it's a grade 2 star listed building, and along the front here, you might notice there's lots of communal front doors, and it's nice. So everything's nicely apportioned. You don't have one main massive entrance that everyone shares the same communal front door. They've all got there's lots of doors that lead to just a small number of flats, so it keeps it nice and exclusive. The building was constructed around the late 18th century by James Wyatt. He was the architect in question and built it in his very much signature tudor-gothic style. And that door where I'm heading over to now is the communal door for this particular apartment we are visiting. But before we go across that threshold, we're just going to pop our way out the back, and I'll just show you the back of the grounds, which are quiet and usable as well. You can sit out here if you want to have a coffee or a glass of wine or whatever it might be, but it's equally as quiet and peaceful and serene out the back here. That just gives you another view of the back of the building. Okay, let's head back inside. Right, I've opened up the communal door, and then we just head straight into the main hallway for the flats. Look at that, it is absolutely gorgeous. This is one of the most magnificent entrance hallways I've been in for a while. Big voided ceilings up there, and then yeah, you've got this exposed brick communal hallway. Everything's been cleaned, and it feels like a boutique hotel. It's really special. And then into the flat in question. Let's just get that door open, and then straight inside. Right, that's the back of the front door. We're now inside the entrance hall for the flat. I don't know why, but I just really like this front door. It looks like it may have been one door at one point, and it looks original, but it's been split into two half doors, I guess, just to make it a bit more user-friendly, who knows. But if I turn around, we're in the entrance hall, and there's a couple of things I just wanted to point out. Now, the building or the whole development was dealt with by a company called Durkin Homes, and I think they've done a very good job of keeping a sympathetic eye on the build, but they've also have a very good, I think they had a very good look at practicality. So it's not all style over substance. There's some really neat practical touches. So you've got a boiler room here. It's gas central heating, boilers in there, but it also houses the washing machine. And then this door, blue. So you've got tiled floor, tiled wall at the back there, and behind me we've got two very nice size storage cupboards. So we've got this one, which is the understairs storage cupboard. So Hoover, mop, buckets, suitcases, umbrellas, you name it, it's all in there and nicely hidden away. And then to the left of this, the coats, shoes and hats cupboard. A decent size. That's quite a deep cupboard. There's quite a bit in there. So yes, lots of practical touches. And then behind me, a grey, modern, very nice kitchen. So you've got this, I think it's marble top here. It's solid, but I think it's marble. And you've got the 5-ring gas burner in the middle. The countertop here extends, so you've got room for a breakfast bar. You could get another 2 bar stools on top of that in there if you wanted to. And it's full of high-end appliances. So you've got here a fridge and a freezer below. There's a dishwasher in that corner there. And over here, you've got a Siemens oven, which doubles up as a microwave, but is also linked to Wi-Fi. So you can plug your oven into your Wi-Fi settings and you can set it from wherever you are. Now, living room is fabulous. And that is the bookshelf that I mentioned in my intro. Now, bearing in mind this room is around about 18 feet high, that puts that bookshelf in at around about 16 feet high. And it's huge. You can get loads of books on there. Well, you can see it's got loads of books on there. The owner's a big book collector, a big reader, so that does its job. And then either side of the fireplace here, 2 very big sash windows, which I think are probably a good 12 feet each on their own. You've got those plantation shutters covering the windows. Now that fireplace in the middle is gorgeous for a start, but it's not original. It's actually from France. It's a limestone surround and it's a reproduction, but the owner purchased it in France and added it in. So in the bottom there, that's a bioethanol fireplace. So it's very simple to use. You just put white spirit or terps in there and gives off a lovely flame. It's very cozy in here, I have to say. It's difficult to convey that obviously via a video, but it is a very cozy room. It feels, yeah, it just feels nice in here. And I think the wooden floors add a huge element, or just there's a nice element with the wood flooring that keeps that coziness about it. So that's the living room. Let's go upstairs. And then mezzanine bedroom. It's a double bedroom. You've got these glass balustrades overlooking the living room. Room for the bed. And then to my left here, there is a fitted or built-in wardrobe with sliding doors. I won't try and pull those open because there's shirts in front of it, and then an ensuite shower room with usual loo, a sink. It's a quite quirky shaped room. That shower's quite cool, I think. Fully tiled. There you go. So that's the apartment. Right, that's a wrap. That's a wrap on this ground floor apartment in this converted barracks over here in Woolwich, South East London. Thoughts, comments, please leave them in the description, or sorry, in the comments section below. That would be much appreciated. Now, whilst there's a lot of modernity around this interior, it's lovely. It doesn't feel like it's had its historic soul ripped out, which is a good thing. And one of the things I should also mention that's had a huge impact on the area is the Elizabeth line, which is just a few minutes bus ride away, about 20 minutes on foot if you prefer. And this means you can be in Canary Wharf in 2 stops from Woolwich Station, 4 stops to Liverpool Street and 5 for Bond Street. You can also reach Heathrow in around 50 minutes, I believe. There's the DLR down at Woolwich as well, and that will take you to City Airport and then on to the City of London, terminating at Bank. And as for South East London, there's a surprising amount of outdoors areas to explore around here. You've got Woolwich Common and Oxley's Wood to start. They're just around the corner. And we're not too far from Greenwich here as well, which is a lovely day out if the mood takes you. And the Thames is just down the road. If you fancy doing something a bit different with your commute, you can visit London by taking the Clipper, which is the high-speed boat. It's a great experience. I'll leave everything you need to know in the description bar below as normal. But if you can see yourself living here, please do get in touch. My email is simon.uniquepropertycompany.co.uk, or you can go via the website uniquepropertycompany.co.uk. Thanks again for taking the time to watch. I appreciate your time and I look forward to seeing you on the next tour. Until then, take care.